It's your boy Heaven Hollywood, the IE Network. I want to talk about Megan Thee Stallion. And Megan Thee Stallion, in her recent live with her new boyfriend, with her bodyguard, Justin. Justin Weston or something like that, of that nature. No, his name is Justin, and he is her bodyguard. She recently did a live with her bodyguard and a couple of other friends somewhere vacationing in the pool and all that good stuff. But before we get into that, let's get into a little backstory. Now, this has been her bodyguard for a little while. And I know people probably ask, well, if this is her bodyguard, was he her bodyguard when the alleged shooting happened, where Tory Lanez allegedly shot Megan Thee Stallion? And the answer to that is yes. He was her bodyguard then. So then the next question would be, well, where was he? And we have an answer for that as well. So apparently, Megan felt as though she didn't need her bodyguard that night because she was going to be partying in Hollywood Hills, number one. And number two, she felt as though, well, I'm going to be hanging out with Tory. And I know he has security, so I should be good. Right? So we're going to assume those are the only reasons she gave him the night off. But we'll touch on that in a minute. I have my suspicions, but we'll touch on that in a minute. So Megan's bodyguard, Justin, was given the night off. Everything transpired what they did, and now we have this live here where Megan is in the pool, and here comes Justin, the bodyguard, security guard, what have you, security, coming along in the pool with his nut cruncher boxer shorts on, pool shorts. And he's yelling and screaming at the Instagram live about whoever want it, you can bring it. Now let's not forget that when this whole thing went down, the very first person to speak out was the bodyguard. And at this point, we don't know whether he had, of course, heard firsthand about what happened. So he was yelling and screaming, you don't have to worry, she'll never be caught alone again, this what have you. And he felt very guilty about not being there after she gave him the night off. And he figured, the night I take off, something happens. So he's yelling and screaming at the Instagram live the other day about whoever wanted, I'm right here, such and such. I guess he is referring to all the Instagram comments about why weren't you there when this happened. And he's sitting there on the screen, he's got his nut crunchers on, and he's just letting all of the commenters on Instagram live know that he's there for the shits. Now, meanwhile, this is supposed to be the bodyguard, and he's paying more attention to the Instagram live camera than if somebody was to come up behind them, start blasting at Megan, and he would never even see it coming. Great bodyguard. So there's a few times where they're up close on each other, and he comes up behind her and seems like he's got his nut huggers on her back. She turns around and she's talking to him, and they're whispering and smiling, and I'm like, wow, what a bodyguard. If someone was to come up behind Megan, she'd never even see them. And he's trying to take the bottle from her, and she's, pleading with him to give her the bottle so she can drink and drink out of the bottle, and this, so therefore, and this, that, and the other. So, as you're looking at this, the first question to come up is, man, he sure doesn't act like a regular bodyguard. You know, you don't see Julius, who is Beyonce's bodyguard. You don't see Julius doing that. Beyonce goes out vacations in the pool or what have you. You don't see Julius in the pool with her. Julius is out there in a suit looking out to make sure nobody comes up on that pool. Remember Prince's old bodyguard, Chick, big 400-pound blonde dude? When Prince is going out and partying and what have you, don't see Chick on the dance floor partying with the Prince's party and dancing. You saw Chick on the lookout to make sure nobody approached Prince when he was dancing on the dance floor. So why is it that Megan's bodyguard is in the pool with her and her girls, playing around with them, picking them up, they're hopping on his back, he's, kissing on them and what have you, and I have a note for that too. I believe after everyone saw the interaction between Megan and this bodyguard, I believe they purposely had him kiss some other girl so it can throw them off. I believe that Megan is smashing this bodyguard. That's just me. And the reason why he was given the night off was because she did not want him to be around her and Tory Lanez. I believe Megan is just smashing his bodyguard. He may have feelings for her or what have you. And I believe she's just was using him for the smash. He makes her feel safe or what have you. But now that he dropped the ball, now he wants to be extra tough. Well, let me tell you something, Justin Wuston. You ain't gonna be tough. Yelling at Instagram comments don't make you tough, partner. When you had the chance to be tough, your girl / boss / side piece, whatever the case you may be, got shot in the foot, allegedly. So, you are a day late and $1 short, pal. Ain't no need of acting tough now. I don't think anyone in the Instagram live comments is going to be able to hurt Megan. While you're so busy trying to get camera time, there could have been somebody sneaking up right behind Megan, right? Could have started blasting at all you, and you would have never saw nothing. So, Megan, it really doesn't seem as though you learned anything. If you want a real bodyguard, if you really truly want to feel protected, you have to get somebody who is there not for their own agenda. This dude is trying to use this gig to just set up more ass for him. Or to make you feel protected so he could slide in and get some ass. using you for social media popularity. And you don't see it. That did not seem like a bodyguard to me. Maybe the bodyguard that's like in the movie with Whitney Houston that was also smashing Whitney Houston. But at first, even he was professional. Then you have him on camera flashing guns. Another great move that people just don't seem to get. Why would people flash guns and smoke drugs and do drugs on Instagram camera? Don't you know Instagram are the feds? Do you not know that, Megan? Do you not understand that, Megan? You right now are under a watchful eye because of what just happened. So you should be, especially, you're down with Rock Nation. Jay-Z don't move like that. Beyonce don't move like that. And I'm very surprised that they're allowing you to move like that. Megan Thee Stallion, you better tread water lightly, sis. Get yourself a real bodyguard. Let the boyfriend be the boyfriend, and let the bodyguard be the bodyguard. You don't mix. He can't be the boyfriend and the bodyguard. Who do you think you are, Kenneth Petty?